Remember yesterday we told you about that 100-year-old tortoise who single-handedly saved his species?
Yes, he did.
Well, we've got more turtle stories for you today.
All right.
I want you to meet Lord Fairfax.
Lord.
This handsome feller was found trying to cross the road in Fairfax County, Virginia. Police rescued him and brought him to an animal shelter where it was determined that the reptile is an alligator snapping turtle, unlike his common cousin, snapping turtles we have around here. Alligator snappers are not native to Virginia. Authorities believe he was released into the wild. Maybe he started out as a pet. In any case, Lord Fairfax is now at the Virginia Zoo in Norfolk, and officials there say the 65-pound youngster can eventually grow into a healthy adult, which would weigh about 200 pounds. Alligator snapping turtles aren't usually aggressive toward humans, but if you bother them, they have powerful jaws. They can bite through bone, so don't be picking one up.
I'm telling you what, I had a guy call me up one time. He said, Ron, you got to come out here and check this out. I just got this snapping turtle. We fished it out of the Ohio River, and it was an old one. He said it's as big around as a manhole cover, and it was. I mean, it was this big. One dude was holding it, and the other just said, watch this. I had brought a camera guy with me, and I'm telling you, that was a beast. And this thing, it looked a lot like this, only it was a little bit bigger than this dude right here.
Maybe you had an alligator snapping turtle.
I think it was.
And
it's like, but I said, it's blind. So well, at the bottom of the river where it is, I mean, it doesn't see anything. It just holds out these, if you looked at that picture, had a tongue that stuck out. And what he did, he took a branch. I mean, it was a thicker than my arm, kind of a branch out there, and just barely tapped that on that tongue. That's the sensor. I mean, those jaws came down, clamp, and that branch went snap. I mean, it was unreal.
I'm glad it wasn't your arm.
Well, yeah.
Or the cable to the camera.
Fortunately, I was smart enough not to put my arm in there. But he's like, I mean, it was a huge beast, and it was like, and like I said, it wasn't vicious toward us until when it got that branch.
Just don't aggravate a snapping turtle. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, don't aggravate. A lot worse than aggravating a bee, I'll tell you that much.
True that. Well, happiness has taken a bit of a hit because of the coronavirus pandemic. That's according to a new study at the University of Chicago. Researchers surveyed more than 2,200 people, both online and on the phone. They found that only 14% of Americans say they're very happy right now. Now, that is the lowest number taken in the past 5 decades. What's unique to this whole drop is despite the 80% of people also state that they are more satisfied with their family's financial situation. That number's at an all-time high, which is kind of an upside-down thing. According to researchers, the findings suggest people are measuring their happiness based on their own psychological well-being and at the same time comparing their finances to the others who may be out of jobs or struggling.
I guess so. I don't know.
I'm depressed, but I've got money.
I know.
I mean,
to me, it's like that's an oxymoron. Because a lot of times, I mean, a lot of your stress that you have, a lot of the worries that you have are over money or just being able to pay bills or whatever it might be. And it's like, I mean, if you've got that taken care of, you would think that you'd be a little bit happier, at least than you were like last year. But obviously,
it was only 2,200 people.
Oh,
they only surveyed 2,200 people. It's a small group.
But like I mentioned earlier, a lot of times, I mean, if you survey me at certain times of the day, I'm going to be happier at certain times of the day. Now, if you're talking about my overall situation, yeah, I mean, that's different. But if you're saying, are you happy right now or not?
Right this minute, yes. It depends on what time of day it is.
I'm getting another burger in about 2 hours.
Yes,
I'll be even happier then.
We're all following your escapades. Well, just yesterday afternoon, I was walking downtown and I saw this new art installation. And it was still being completed. The painter was still there on Main. These are the Angel Wings by Colette Miller from California. It invites folks to step in the center and snap a photo. That's my own personal angel right there, George. It's my George.
Tell George he needs to stop losing weight, man.
I know. He's an angel.
He's half the man he used to be, is what he is.
Yeah, well, that was right after we ate, too.
That's even more impressive.
This is a fun way to... That was Colette right there.
Cool.
And she was finishing it up, and it just happened upon it yesterday. It's on... This brick wall is the opposite of a Cafe Arzu on Main. So here's a restaurant facing out of Main. There's a parking lot at the side, and that's on the other side. So anybody can step in. You can go to Colette Miller's website. She travels all over the country painting angel wings.
Oh, I love that. That's really kind of cool. Yeah, it is. I'm glad we got a little piece of that here in the Tri-State.
I am too.
I like murals on the side of buildings. One of my favorite murals was like when you come into Owensboro on the Blue Bridge and you see that mosaic is what it is.
Yes, mirrors.
The mosaic of mirrors of Kentucky. And it's just really just a cool way. Although, you know, they've done a lot of other cool things there too. But I mean, I always thought that was really cool when you come in like that. We've got so many talented artists around here. I think we need to add murals on a lot of walls around.
Well, you know, they have the selfie wall, which is right there next to Innovation Point in that alley. That gets a lot of interest and a lot of attraction.
Sure.
Also, the curtain of light. So there are several places to get your picture made downtown. Really
Do they still have that alleyway where you have games in the middle of it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a lot of fun. Come on down. We'll be back with more Lifestyles right after this. Stay with us.